Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Daily. I'm Emma. Today, I want you to imagine something. You're sitting at your desk. Well, it's 6 p.m. You've already worked 9 hours. Your manager walks over. Hey, can you finish this report by tomorrow morning? Your mind screams, no, I'm exhausted. I have plans tonight. I need rest. But your mouth says, sure, no problem. You cancel your dinner. You stay late. Again, you go home feeling angry at yourself. Why did I say yes? Why can't I just say no? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. This is the #1 problem for international workers, students, and immigrants in English-speaking countries. Not grammar, not vocabulary, the inability to say no. You say yes to extra work you don't have time for, social events when you're exhausted, requests that make you uncomfortable, favors you can't afford to give, and every time you say yes when you mean no, you lose a piece of yourself, your time, your energy, your dignity. Here's what nobody tells you. Saying no in English is a survival skill in American, Canadian, and British workplaces. People who can't say no are seen as easy to take advantage of, not confident, not clear about priorities. But people who say no politely, they're respected. They're seen as professionals who value their time. Today, you're going to learn 35 phrases that will change everything. These aren't textbook phrases. These are real responses that native speakers use every single day. Phrases that protect your boundaries without destroying relationships. And here's how we'll do this. First, you'll practice 35 powerful phrases with me. Each phrase you'll repeat 3 times. Then we'll slow down and listen to 2 real conversations, the kind that happen every single day, so you can hear exactly how these phrases sound in actual situations. By the end of this, these phrases won't just be in your head, they'll be in your voice, ready to use. Before we begin, here's how the shadowing works. You'll hear each phrase 3 times. First time, listen carefully. Second time, repeat out loud. Third time, say it with confidence. Don't worry about perfection. Focus on the feeling of setting a boundary. You can listen while you're walking, cooking, or just relaxing. This is designed to work even if you're not looking at the screen. And here's the most important thing. You don't need to memorize all 35 phrases. Just listen, repeat, and let the ones that resonate with you sink in naturally. Later, you'll choose your favorites. Ready? Take a deep breath. Feel the power of saying no. Let's begin this journey together. Shadowing practice. Category 1. Direct and simple at work. We're starting with phrases for your workplace. Clear and professional boundaries. Listen, repeat with me, and feel the strength in your voice. I can't take this on right now. I can't take this on right now. I can't take this on right now. I need to focus on my current priorities. I need to focus on my current priorities. I need to focus on my current priorities. That won't be possible for me. That won't be possible for me. That won't be possible for me. I'm at capacity right now. At capacity means you've reached your limit. I'm at capacity right now. I'm at capacity right now. I'm at capacity right now. I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to do that. Excellent. You're already building confidence. Now, let's move to phrases that are a little softer, perfect for situations where you want to maintain warm relationships while still protecting your boundaries. Category 2, soft but clear, for colleagues and acquaintances. These phrases say no while keeping relationships friendly. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't. I'm going to have to pass this time. I'm going to have to pass this time. I'm going to have to pass this time. I wish I could help, but I'm tied up. Tied up means very busy. I wish I could help, but I'm tied up. I wish I could help, but I'm tied up. I wish I could help, but I'm tied up. That doesn't work for my schedule. That doesn't work for my schedule. That doesn't work for my schedule. I need to keep my evening free. I need to keep my evening free. I need to keep my evening free. Great work. You're doing beautifully. Now, sometimes you're not ready to say yes or no right away. You need time to think. That's completely normal. Here are phrases that buy you that time without committing to anything. Category 3, buying time when you need to think. Let me check my commitments and get back to you. Let me check my commitments and get back to you. Let me check my commitments and get back to you. Can I think about it and let you know tomorrow? Can I think about it and let you know tomorrow? Can I think about it and let you know tomorrow? I need to see how this week goes first. I need to see how this week goes first. I need to see how this week goes first. Let me look at my calendar, and I'll let you know. Let me look at my calendar, and I'll let you know. Let me look at my calendar, and I'll let you know. I'll have to see if that fits with everything else. I'll have to see if that fits with everything else. I'll have to see if that fits with everything else. Now you have phrases to buy time. But what about when you do want to help, just not in the way they're asking? That's where our next category becomes powerful. These phrases let you stay in control of how you help. Category 4, offering alternatives. Saying no while still helping. These are incredibly strategic. You redirect instead of just refusing. I can't do that, but I can do this instead. I can't do that, but I can do this instead. I can't do that, but I can do this instead. I can't meet Thursday, but Friday works. I can't meet Thursday, but Friday works. I can't meet Thursday, but Friday works. I can give you 15 minutes, not an hour. I can give you 15 minutes, not an hour. I can give you 15 minutes, not an hour. I can't review the whole document, but I can look at the summary. I can't review the whole document, but I can look at the summary. I can't review the whole document, but I can look at the summary. I know someone who might be better suited for this. Better suited means more appropriate or more qualified. I know someone who might be better suited for this. I know someone who might be better suited for this. I know someone who might be better suited for this. Excellent! You're more than halfway through. Now let's talk about your personal life, because work isn't the only place you need to say no. Friends invite you out, family asks for your time, and sometimes you just need to rest. Here are phrases that protect your personal time without damaging your relationships. Category 5. Declining social invitation. For afterward drinks, weekend events, or activities when you just want to rest? Thanks for the invite, but I'm taking it easy tonight. Taking it easy means relaxing, not doing much. Thanks for the invite, but I'm taking it easy tonight. Thanks for the invite, but I'm taking it easy tonight. Thanks for the invite, but I'm taking it easy tonight. I'm staying in tonight. Staying in means staying at home. I'm staying in tonight. I'm staying in tonight. I'm staying in tonight. I'm not up for going out today. Not up for means you don't feel like doing it. I'm not up for going out today. I'm not up for going out today. I'm not up for going out today. I need some downtime this weekend. Downtime means rest time, personal time. I need some downtime this weekend. I need some downtime this weekend. I need some downtime this weekend. I'm gonna sit this one out. Sit this one out means you're not participating this time. Very casual, polite decline. I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna sit this one out. Beautiful. Now, sometimes people don't take no for an answer the first time. They ask again, they push, they try to convince you. When that happens, you need stronger phrases. Still professional, still polite, but absolutely firm. Let's practice those now. Category 6, firm boundaries for repeated requests. When someone keeps asking after you've said no, these are strong but still professional. I've already committed to something else. I've already committed to something else. I've already committed to something else. I am not able to make this work. I'm not able to make this work. I'm not able to make this work. I really can't fit this in. Fit this in means find time for it in your schedule. I really can't fit this in. I really can't fit this in. I really can't fit this in. That's not something I can take on. That's not something I can take on. That's not something I can take on. I need to protect my time right now. I need to protect my time right now. I need to protect my time right now. Almost there. We have 5 more phrases, and these are special. These are for moments when you genuinely care about someone, but you still can't help. Maybe it's a friend going through a hard time. Maybe it's family asking for something you can't give. These phrases show empathy while maintaining your boundary. Category 7. Empathetic but firm. For friends, family, or emotional situations where you need to show you care while still saying no. I hear you, but I can't help with this. I hear you, but I can't help with this. I hear you, but I can't help with this. I understand this is important, but I'm not available. I understand this is important, but I'm not available. I understand this is important, but I'm not available. I wish I could, but I need to take care of my own priorities. I wish I could, but I need to take care of my own priorities. I wish I could, but I need to take care of my own priorities. I hope you find someone who can help. I hope you find someone who can help. I hope you find someone who can help. I'm not in a position to help right now. Not in a position to means unable to, not able to do it at this time. I'm not in a position to help right now. I'm not in a position to help right now. I'm not in a position to help right now. Incredible work! You just practiced 35 powerful phrases that native speakers use every single day. Take a moment, take a breath. These phrases are now in your voice, in your memory, ready when you need them. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, I practiced the phrases, but how do they actually sound in a real conversation? That's exactly what we're going to explore next. I'm going to walk you through 2 real-life situations, the kind that happen every single day in workplaces and social settings. You'll hear the full conversation. You'll hear how these phrases flow naturally. You'll hear how people respond when you say no politely. And here's what's important. You'll notice that saying no doesn't destroy relationships. It actually strengthens them. So get comfortable. Keep listening. Let's dive into real life. Situation 1. Your manager asks for extra work. This is one of the most common and most stressful situations for international workers. It's Friday afternoon at 5 p.m. You're exhausted. You have plans tonight, and your manager walks over with a request. Here's how this conversation plays out.
Hey, I know it's Friday afternoon, but can you put together a presentation for Monday's meeting? It's really important.
I appreciate you thinking of me, but I won't be able to take this on right now. I'm at capacity with the Johnson project.
Oh, I see. Do you think you could at least outline the main points?
I can give you 15 minutes right now to discuss the structure, but I can't create the full presentation.
That works. Let's do that.
Let's pause here and notice what just happened. First, you said no to the full request clearly and professionally. You used two phrases we practiced: I won't be able to take this on right now, and I'm at capacity. Second, your manager pushed back a little. That's normal. They asked for a smaller commitment. Third, you offered a small alternative: 15 minutes of discussion. This shows you're helpful but have boundaries. Fourth, and this is critical, your manager accepted it. No argument, no anger. This is what happens in real life when you say no professionally. People respect clear boundaries. They move on. The relationship stays intact. You didn't need to lie. You didn't need to apologize excessively. You didn't need to cancel your Friday plans. You just needed to be clear. Now, let's look at a completely different situation. Something more personal, but equally challenging. This time, it's a coworker who keeps asking you for favors. This is the third time this month they've asked you to cover their shift. Here's how you handle it with confidence. Situation 2. Coworker asks you to cover their shift.
Hey, can you cover my shift tomorrow? I have plans.
I need to keep my evening free. I've already committed to something else.
Come on. I really need this.
I understand, but I'm not able to make this work. I've covered for you twice already this month.
Okay, I'll ask someone else.
Let's break this down. First, notice what you didn't do. You didn't apologize. You didn't explain what your something else was. You didn't feel guilty. Second, your coworker pushed. They said, "Come on, I really need this." This is when many people cave, but you didn't. You used a firm phrase. "I'm not able to make this work." And then, this is strategic, you reminded them. "I've covered for you twice already this month." Third, your coworker accepted it and moved on. "Okay, I'll ask someone else." No drama, no anger, no damaged relationship. Here's what I want you to understand. When you set a boundary clearly, most people respect it. Yes, they might be disappointed. Yes, they might push back once, but when they see you're firm and respectful, they accept it. And here's the beautiful part. The more you practice this, the easier it gets. People learn that you have boundaries. They stop asking you to do things that drain you. They start respecting your time. And your relationships actually become healthier because they're based on mutual respect, not one person taking advantage of another. Now, before we finish, I want to give you some really important reminders about what works and what doesn't when saying no in English. These small details make a huge difference. Let's talk about them. Let's start with the mistakes I hear most often. Don't over-explain. Bad example. I can't because my cousin is visiting. And I promised my mom I'd help her cook. And my car needs fixing. And good example. I can't take this on right now. When you over-explain, people sense weakness. They think they can negotiate with you. Keep it simple. Keep it clear. Don't apologize excessively. Add example. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible about this. I wish I could. I'm really sorry. Good example. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm not available. One I appreciate or one I'm sorry is enough. More than that makes you sound unsure. Don't say maybe. if you mean no. Bad example. Maybe, let me see, I'm not sure, possibly. Good example. That won't be possible for me. Maybe keeps the door open. It makes people keep asking. If your answer is no, say no clearly. Now here's what actually works. Be clear and direct. Native speakers respect honesty. They prefer "I can't" over vague, "maybe I can try to see if possibly." Use a calm, confident tone. Your tone matters more than your words. Say these phrases with calm confidence, not nervousness or aggression. If you're practicing at home, say them out loud in front of a mirror. Watch your face. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. Don't justify your no with long explanations. "I can't" is enough. You don't owe anyone your life story. Offer an alternative only if you genuinely want to. Don't feel obligated to offer something else. Only do it if it truly works for you. Remember, no is a complete sentence. In English, no alone sounds harsh. That's why we add a few polite words. But you don't need paragraphs. A simple "thanks, but I can't" is perfectly acceptable. Cultural note for international workers. This is really important, especially if you're new to American, Canadian, or British workplaces. In these cultures, saying no directly is respected, not rude. People actually prefer honesty over vague "maybe" or false promises. You're not expected to say yes to everything. In fact, if you say yes to everything, people will think you can't prioritize or manage your time. Setting boundaries shows professionalism. It shows you value your work and your time. This might be very different from your home culture. I understand that. In some cultures, saying no directly is considered disrespectful. But in English-speaking workplaces, it's essential for success. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to adapt your communication style for this environment. And that's what you're doing right now. You're learning. You're growing. Now let's bring this all together with a powerful final thought. Let's go back to where we started. You're at your desk, it's 6 p.m. Your manager walks over. "Hey, can you finish this report by tomorrow morning?" But this time, you don't panic. You take a breath and say, "I'm at capacity right now. I won't be able to take this on." Your manager nods. "Okay, I'll ask someone else." You leave work on time, you have dinner with your friends, you rest because you protected your boundary. Here's what to do next. Pick 5 phrases from today that felt most natural to you. Write them down. Then this week, use one of them in real life. Notice that people don't get angry. They usually just say, "Okay, no problem." Remember, every time you say no to something that drains you, you say yes to something that matters. Saying no is not selfish. It's self-respect. The people who respect you will understand. The people who get angry when you set boundaries, that's their problem, not yours. You just learned to protect your time in a language that isn't your first. That takes courage. If this helped you, please like and subscribe. It helps other international workers find this content. Let me know in the comments. Which phrase will you use first? Until next time, protect your time, honor your boundaries, speak with confidence. This is Speak English Daily. I'm Emma. Thanks for listening. Bye, everyone.